Oh, hey guys, didn't really see you there, but now that I have your attention, or at least I hope that I got your attention, I hope that's not something normal that you're just used to hearing in YouTube videos. I don't know exactly what type of videos you're watching, but it is obviously fiction here, bringing you another flawless gameplay and commentary. This time we are playing Hard Hat Demolition. New game type for those of you who have been watching my video since the start. Have not brung you a demolition video yet. So, I hope you're excited for that. Obviously, the reason I am so flawless is because I have been doing commentaries since before I could even speak. I'm just kidding. Obviously, that's not possible unless you guys are used to listening to commentaries where nobody's talking, which that would be kind of boring. So if you want something new, obviously hit that subscribe button because that is not who I am. I like to be exciting for you guys. And big shout out real quick before I get into my class and gameplay. For those of you who might be new viewers or subscribers that have came from some of the community channels that I sent my Spas Moab only video to. So if you have seen that Spas only Moab video on another COD community channel, I'm going to welcome you here and say thank you for subscribing, and I hope you enjoy these videos as much as I do making them. We're going to talk about the CM901. I'm going to give you tips on that and demolition tips, and that is what this video is all about. First and foremost, as you can see, I am using the CM901. You might be wondering why I'm using that weapon out of all of the weapons. My friend actually just put together a class for me. He is one of my viewers and subscribers. So he did that for me, which was pretty nice, pretty cool. Not so nice in the end with certain things that he put on the class because it was kind of more challenging to get a gameplay, and I fixed a few things up which I will explain. And he chose the CM901, and you know, people usually have bad things to say about the weapon because they're used to more mainstream weapons such as the ACR or you know, Type 95, whatever you guys may use. But I honestly would recommend that you guys try out the CM901, and that is why I'm going to give you a few tips here so that you can perfect your gameplay with it. Not so much perfect, but just better it if you are looking forward to use it. So here are some tips. We're going to start off by saying I would definitely recommend that you use kick because it has a little bit of a recoil that reminds me of the AK-47. And without kick, I just didn't like the weapon. So obviously, when I first unlocked the kick proficiency, excuse me there, sorry about that, guys. I put it on right away and realized a big difference in the gun, and that is why I have been using it since, and that is why I'm recommending it for you guys. As the red dot is sitting on top of my weapon, that is obviously the attachment I was using. Now, I wouldn't recommend the silencer. If you guys like the iron sights, that's a personal preference. If you're using it and you say, wow, I really like these iron sights, then I would say put a silencer on it. But if you do not like the iron sights, I'm going to say red dot, such as I was using here. But even after this gameplay, and as of right now, as I'm saying this to you guys, I have the holographic attachment on it, but I have not got the chance to try that out yet. I'm looking forward to doing so as soon as I finish this commentary up. So if you have the holographic unlocked and you want to try that out, like I said, it's all a personal preference, trial and error. See what you like the most on the weapon. Now, if you're looking to have some fun, I'm going to recommend using the XM25, as you saw me pull it out a few times. Most people have a bad vibe about that launcher and the secondary, but I have been using it and I got used to it, and it's honestly rung me some fun times already, and I've only used it for a few games. As some of you know, I have the Kill of the Week videos that come out every Monday, and the XM25 is actually the main focus on the Kill of the Week video. It comes straight for the XM25. There was it surprised me what happened with it. It was in headquarters. I'm not going to spoil anything for you guys. I want you to check that out tomorrow. So if you're interested in seeing what that is, and you don't remember my channel name, you just want to subscribe so that you can see it out of the new videos from me, there you go. That is an easier way to do so. XM25, Kill of the Week, out tomorrow. Check it out. It'll be pretty cool. Then there is the C4 that I have. I just had unlocked it, so I wanted to throw it on. And honestly, I don't think it was such a bad choice after all, because I was playing Demolition, so I'm going to say it is a game type dependent sort of lethal part of your class. Now, if you are playing something with an objective, something with a base like Demolition, this is one of my Demolition tips, I'm going to recommend throwing on C4 or a Claymore or something just to put around the base so that you don't exactly have to be sitting right on it, because that does get annoying. I can't stand camping in corners. I have like some ADD thing going on. I just can't stand it. I can't stand when people do it, like that guy on the barrel right there. Doesn't make any sense to me. So basically have something on the bases at all times, whether it's yourself covering it or some of your equipment. Nothing ever goes wrong there. Obviously, if you're trying to win, that's a big help. Then I'm going to skip over the tactical, because I feel like anything in the tactical slot is a personal preference. You can put anything you want on there. My first perk in the first slot is Sleight of Hand Pro. One big thing about the CM901 that I realized, it has a very slow reload rate. I had extreme conditioning to start off with. That's what my friend recommended for me. He didn't really recommend it. He just told me to put it on the class. That's what I started out with. And Sleight of Hand is one of those perks that you don't know what you got until it's gone. And that is the same thing that goes along with Scavenger. So if you want to have Scavenger on too, I understand that. But then I recommend that you use the Specialist Kill Streak and you have your Sleight of Hand perk in the first slot on your Specialist Kill Streaks. Just as long as it's somewhere in this class you have the Sleight of Hand, it will make a big impact. And then I was using the Assault Kill Streaks here, but I'm going to say use the Specialist Kill Streaks for this class. And have Scavenger Pro in it, have Assassin Pro in it if you're not using it as in your second slot. Just have some survival perks, because that's kind of the weapon that the CM901 is. It can be elongated, your kill streak can, if you have the right perks for the weapon. Obviously I did not. That is why I did not get that long of kill streaks and did not get anything other than just my Predator Missile. Like I said, in my second slot, Quick Draw Pro. Now, I usually have that in all my videos, and I actually don't have a reason why. I just do not like any of the other secondary perks. If you guys have some perks that you'd like me to try out and use in some of my other videos in my second perk slot, please do so. That is what the comments are for. If any of you guys have commented before, you know I always get back to everybody, so I will respond to you, and thank you for that comment. I obviously want some feedback from my viewers, so I know what you guys are looking forward to see. That is one thing that the big YouTubers have, is a big community, so they don't always have to be looking for ideas. They know what their viewers want by what the comment section has to say. So please go ahead and do that. And the third perk slot, I was using Stalker Pro. I use that in all my videos too. That is because of the type of player I am. I'm a tactical player. I like to be able to aim and walk faster. So that is also a personal preference slot. But then again, I do recommend it if you have it Pro to use it, because of the delay detection triggered explosive, such as if you ever have a run-in with a Bunsen Betty or a Claymore, you don't have to worry about it. Just like the Scavenger perk, it's one of those things, if you don't have it anymore, that's when you wish you had it the most. So that's going to be my recommendation for you guys there. And then the kill streaks, like I said, use Specialist, but if you are deciding to use Assault, I'm going to say Predator Missile, because there is bases where people are usually around. You see me get a triple kill, so obviously it works out there in this game type. Anything that really has an objective to it, that you can basically call it in and go right on top of it, kind of sounded perverted. There you go, that gets you 2 or 3 kills, so it's a nice kill streak to have, and it counts towards your next kill streak then. And that is the same with my next kill streak, which is the Assault Drone, which you get at 10 kills. Now, if you are using it in Kill Confirmed or Team Deathmatch, I'm going to say that's a bad idea, because you kind of have to get into their spawn there and have to figure out where they're going, and it's slow. You can't exactly get them across the map fast enough to go from spawn to spawn. So I'm going to recommend that you use it if you're only playing Demolition as a game type, or Team Defender, something that you can just sit around and defend as all the other opposing team runs at you. Good easy way to pick up the kills. And then my last kill streak was Osprey Gunner. Never gotten it before. That is basically why I had it on. No other reason behind that. It's all personal preference as far as these kill streaks go. So do what you got to do there. I'm going to recommend using Specialist, but it's all up to you. In the end, it is your class. It is your gameplay. I just hope that these tips worked out for you and helped you out and better your gameplay. Make sure you tune in tomorrow for that Kill of the Week video with the XM25. It was really cool. Thanks to everybody that is a new subscriber from the other COD community channels. I appreciate that. And until next time, it has been Fiction here, narrating another fictional story written by no one other than me, myself, and I. Hope you enjoy.